It was dark, streetlights threw shadows through the park. I was late, first impression I failed to share. You stood a little bit shorter than I expected. I was sure I'd lose my cool, but somehow I kept it. That was the first time I laid my eyes on you. You were mine. I gave you every excuse that I had. And as we wandered on through alleyways, romantic games, and TV, we fell into each other. You were my one true love. That was the first time I laid eyes on you. cheap, but I'm sold to whatever you're selling. I guess if truth be told, tripped and I fell in over my head, even though I said I'm not looking for love. Sometimes I swear you're still in my still. One of these days you're gonna blow my cover. I guess if you were free, I could change my plans. Let alone you to place my hand over your head. I know that's it. I'm not looking for love. Sometimes I swear you're still in my still. One of these days you're gonna blow my cover. I will wait too long to realize I'm wrong. Over my head, even though I said I'm not looking for love. Sometimes I swear you're still in my still. One of these days you're gonna over my head, even though I said I'm not looking for love. Sometimes I swear you're still in my still. One of these days you're gonna Hope you know that we see you staying up all night. Yeah, we see you wide out at the sunrise. I hope you know that it matters when you walk into the unknown, when you keep on fighting, when you don't give up. 'Cause we're all better for it. We're all better for it. You'll make new things possible. We keep fighting, and here we are. We're all better. You're the reason why we're gonna make it to the other side. I hope you know that we hear you.
You know that it matters when you put in our minds at ease, when you keep on giving, when you show that you believe. 'Cause we're all better for it. We're all better 'cause of you. You make new things possible. You keep fighting, and here we are. We're all better 'cause of you. You're the reason why we're gonna make it to the other side.